Hello watch fans, Birth Year Watches here, and this time we have a bit of a sleeper. This is a 1993 Grand Seiko, and this is rather special in a number of ways. The Grand Seiko range was relaunched, originally launched in 1960, but relaunched in 1988 with 4 models. The next model launched was in 1992, the 5th model, and that is this watch here. Now this also stands out for a number of other reasons. One, it's a Grand Seiko, and if you're not familiar with Grand Seiko and you're thinking, what's the difference? As a manufacturer, you can look at things in a number of ways. Do you make the product the cheapest it can be? Do you make it the most durable? Do you make it the very best, but that's going to limit your price and what you can have to charge for it? This was Seiko doing everything they could to make the watch as good as it could be. So it's a quartz movement, but it's a quartz movement accurate to 10 seconds a year, plus or minus. So extreme accuracy. It's a quartz movement that's nicely finished. The hands, dial, everything is beautifully finished. And I've been lucky enough to own watches from pretty much, well, a lot of the top makers. And they're as good as a Grand Seiko, rather than a Grand Seiko being as good as them. I hope that makes it clear. So what else is special about this watch? Well, it says Grand Seiko GS on the dial. Every other Grand Seiko, bar maybe 1 or 2 special editions, and they do like a special edition, until 2018 said Seiko at the top and then GS Grand Seiko at the bottom. This is much more like the original launch watch from 1960, which you can buy new. I'll come back to that in a minute. So apart from the really accurate movement, the very early production, this is a 1993 watch. What else is special about this? Well, it's on the original strap, which you can see has barely been worn. It's got the original buckle in the same material as the case, and that material is platinum. Now, to emphasize how much more money this was, in 1993 you could buy the 18 karat gold version of this watch. It was 450,000 yen, which, even if you don't know what the conversion rate is, it sounds a lot. It's an 18 karat gold watch, it will be a lot. To get the platinum version would cost you 350,000 yen extra over the 18 karat gold. This is an 800,000 yen watch. That's a massive uplift. Now, I'm sorry if I'm sounding a bit fanboy about this watch. I think I'm justified. So it's 34mm case. Condition is faultless. Absolutely superb. Every minute indice is actually applied. It's not just printed. This is as good as you like to get. Now, I said you could get one of these or one of the models that looks like the original Grand Seiko. Grand Seiko have launched a model that you can buy off the shelf in platinum, and that's got a manual wind movement, so if quartz isn't for you, then you could get that. You can go onto the Seiko store now and buy one. They're £35,000. Yes, £35,000 for a platinum Grand Seiko today. If you want the spring drive, it's going to cost £52,000. And there are more expensive platinum Grand Seikos you can buy. This is one of the cheaper Grand Seikos that you can buy. It's only platinum, you won't get a cheaper one platinum, but there are plenty of steel Grand Seikos that cost more than this does, which is just bonkers. Either this is too much of a sleeper and that people won't recognize what you're wearing, and too many people are image conscious and think, no, if it doesn't say Rolex, they won't know I'm a watch fan. You and I know, if you're regular viewers, the more interesting watches are often the ones that people don't know. This is one of those. Sorry for the long-winded video. I'm a bit of a fanboy about this, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of other Seiko-holics that are twitching to go and get this, I am somewhat reluctantly listing it. But I do have another Grand Seiko coming up another day for a rather special reason. Click the link in the pinned comment to see more on this, or head straight to berthierwatches.com. Thanks for watching.